I have just completed my 19th week of pregnancy. I am due April 2nd, 2013 with a baby boy whose name shall remain nameless until, probably until after we have them, shall we share our names with everyone. Just because people can ruin names for you. I feel like naming a baby is important, and the choice is really up to my husband and I. We have like 2 names that we really both like, and we have liked even before I was pregnant for a boy, so probably end up going with that. But we're not done searching. We just want to keep looking through names and decide, because this is one shot we get to name this baby properly, and I want to do it perfect. And who knows if I go to the hospital and the baby's born and we have maybe these names set in stone, and then all of a sudden we see the baby and I'm like, that is not the name for our child. So that is going to remain a secret. But as soon as I found out that we were having a boy, the first thing you want to do is go shopping. So during my 18th week, I tried to go shopping at different stores in the area, and I had luck with like Baby Gap, but with Babies R Us and different stores, department stores, it was rather difficult. So I ended up making my first actual baby purchase online, which I did a haul video on that yesterday, so if you want to check that out, I'll put the link down below. But I bought some just really cute things that made me happy, because I was discouraged a little bit, that I thought were cute, that I got for him for when he's a little bit older, because I wanted to buy basic things, but nobody really had anything basic that I liked at that point in time. Well, last week I ended up ordering a bunch of stuff, and so I ended up getting a bunch of stuff in the mail this week, or this past week. So I'm going to share that all, but I'm going to share it on a different video. Just for instance, I know that when the baby's here, I want to have a bunch of little onesies and cotton pants and whatnot. But when you go into these stores, for some reason, they like to ruin these things that could be so cute, so easy, so basic. They want to ruin it. It's even pretty difficult to find just even a white basic onesie. They want to put some kind of words on it, or some kind of animal on it, or something, and it just makes it horrible. But I did have a lot of luck online, and so here's just a sample of something that I purchased. It's just a little onesie, just like I guess this is gray and white stripes, and it's just basic. It's cute. I don't want my clothes that are on the baby, I want them to be cute and simple. I don't want them to be like, oh, there's that baby and he's got a big choo-choo train on his outfit. Yeah, I want my baby to be the star. I don't want the outfit to be the star, if that makes sense. So I'm just buying cute things that are really nice, that I feel like will be flattering, but not take away. So I've got lots of little stripey things like that. I even got in this color too, like the navy and the white, and here's a little pair of pants. But yeah, it was difficult at first, but they're out there. So if you are shopping for a boy and you're completely discouraged because that's what you're seeing, there are good things out there, which I'll share with you in another video, but it's a little difficult. I don't think girls' stuff is nearly as bad as a lot of the boys' stuff out there. Plus, there's less boys' stuff there than there is girls' stuff, but there's really cute stuff. You just have to find it. So I'm really lucky with what I found so far. And I've gotten some other things that are, you know, cute. But I just wanted a bunch of basic little onesies for when he's born. I have, even from Baby Gap, they recently had a 30% off sale, so I ordered some. For some reason in Baby Gap, like the actual store, they don't have their basic, or at least in our store, they don't have their basic just white onesies, or their basic like blue, and then they have a blue striped one. They're like $15 for a pack of 3, and for some reason they don't have them in the stores, and so I don't know why. I don't know why, but that's basically what I want. I know that when you have a baby, like what I've learned from watching my friends and whatnot, is that it doesn't matter. Let's say you just want everyone to know that your baby is a girl. So you put like her in all pink with like a big daisy on it, maybe like some kind of headband on her head, so that everyone knows it's a girl. there's always going to be somebody out there that comes up to you and says, oh, your baby is so cute. Or your baby boy is so cute. Even though it's clearly dressed as a girl, people will still come up to you and say that. So I don't want it to be about the clothes, I want it to be about the baby, if that makes sense. But I want nice things, but I just don't want them to be like overpowering. So that's my view on the clothing, and it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter if someone comes up and says the wrong sex of the baby, as long as they thought your baby was cute. So I'm really excited. I've gotten some really good things so far that I can't wait to share with you. But those are my views on that. As far as things that have happened besides my clothing coming in, which makes me really happy, I had a mole removed. One of the perks to pregnancy is occasionally, I don't know if it's with everyone, but some people develop skin tags. Some people's moles that they had previously will actually grow. And some people, like myself, will just end up growing a new mole. And so I grew one on my chest, and it was, I thought it was a pimple at first, and I ended up scratching it, and it just bled and bled and bled. And then it finally stopped bleeding. And then anytime I'd go in the shower after that and I'd wash my body, even when I just washed myself, not even like hard or anything, my mole, the little thing would start bleeding. So I went to the dermatologist last week, and he removed the mole. He said, it doesn't look like anything serious. I'll just remove it if you'd like. He wanted to know. I had to give my consent. He said, I'll remove it if you'd like, or it'll just get bigger. So I removed it. I just didn't want it to bleed anymore because it was really annoying just having blood pouring out of my body. But he removed it, and I got a call this week, and it was benign. So no worries, but you just have to check your body, especially when you live in Florida. Actually anywhere, but living in Florida, the sun is extremely strong. You have a tendency to wear you know, short sleeve things because it's so humid. So you just need to wear sunscreen all the time, which I do, but you just need to check out your body and make sure you don't have any moles that pop up, or just anything on your skin that looks different than it did. So you have to just pay attention. So I really pay attention to my body, but that just bothered me that blood kept coming out, and I was like, oh, that doesn't seem right. So I went to the dermatologist, he removed it, and all was good. But that's a perk to being pregnant, is that you may develop a mole. You may develop skin tags, which I haven't developed yet, but it just happens. My mom, when she saw this on my chest, she's like, oh, it looks like a red mole. I actually got those with your brother. So this was previous to me actually finding out that it was a boy. She's like, you're probably having a boy because I got red moles with your brother. So I got that, but it's removed now. So as far as symptoms go, in addition to having still being dehydrated, which I'm a little concerned about, I think that you get tested for the diabetes around 20 some weeks. I don't know when exactly, but I know you get tested for diabetes at a certain point in time. But I read that being dehydrated is actually a sign that you have the diabetes, and I'm just hoping that I'm just really thirsty, and that when you're putting things into your body, your baby is taking a lot of the nutrients. So I'm hoping that my baby is just really thirsty. he just really likes water. So I still am really dehydrated. My nipples really aren't as sore as they were the past couple weeks. I did develop acid reflux. One of the things associated with acid reflux is heartburn. I, however, did not get heartburn. I got acid reflux where I just felt it in my throat, and it felt like I needed to vomit. It just was something stuck in my throat where I needed to vomit. One day I actually had it from about 2 o'clock in the afternoon until about 7 o'clock at night. And it just was this feeling, and I could taste vomit in my mouth, and it was so gross, and it just wouldn't go away. And finally it ended up going away. But no matter how much you drink or how much you eat to try to get it to go down, it doesn't go down. And I had that a couple, probably like 4 of the 7 days of pregnancy that past week. With the last couple days I haven't had anything, but it was more I'd get it at nighttime when I was laying in bed. All of a sudden I'd feel it in my throat, and it was just, I'd end up eventually falling asleep, but it it didn't feel good. So I don't wish that upon anyone, but I had that. And I'm wondering, I'm like, well, if I'm having it now, I'm probably going to end up having it later in my pregnancy, because usually your symptoms become the worst either in the beginning or the end, and I'm right in the middle where everything's supposed to be good. So I'm guessing that I'm probably going to have this bad acid reflux at the end of my pregnancy. I'm not looking forward to it. As far as exercise goes, I walked a couple times outside and wore sunscreen, obviously, but I didn't walk as much as I'd like. I'm still not walking as much as I'd like. I wish I could do it every day like I used to, but I haven't gotten back into the groove. It's all about getting into it again. I did, however, go to my yoga class. I go to the yoga class at the beginning of each week. So at the beginning of my 19th week, I did go to my yoga class. And the nice thing about my yoga class this week is my yoga teacher, she said to me, "This is the first week where you're actually showing." So I got really excited. And then when I ended up filming last week's video, I think I was 19 weeks, or yeah, 19 weeks and maybe 2 or 3 days. And that's when my belly started really coming out a little bit more. So I didn't want to mention it in the video as much because it wasn't technically my 18th week of pregnancy. It was technically my 19th week, but it started popping a lot. And then I think the day after that, where it started looking like, I was also wearing my nice Paige jeans, which make me look more pregnant than some of the other stuff I have. My maternity jeans, which are the best. But the next day I went to a Dior makeup event, and I told the makeup artist, I said, "Oh, well, I'm pregnant," because I didn't want her to use a bunch of different things on my face, that like skincare products and whatnot. And so she looked at me, and then she like looked right at my belly, and then she's like, "You don't look pregnant. How far along are you?" And so I told her that I'm basically, I think I'm 5 months is what I told her, because that's what, according to what you're what to expect when you're expecting, I'm 5 months pregnant right now. So I told her that, and she's like, "Wow, people probably look at your belly all the time." And I'm like, "No, it's probably the pants I'm wearing," because I did get this past week a pair of new pants from Topshop. They're maternity pants, but they run a little bit big. Well, I don't think they actually run big. I think I just got them a size big, which is fine because I plan on growing some more. But it made me sad because I'm like, I'm finally looking pregnant. And then this lady kind of rains on my parade, and she's like, "You don't look pregnant." So, I don't know. That kind of made me sad. But I'll show you actually, I'll show you right now the new maternity pants. So these are the jeans by Topshop. I got them in, they're the Leigh, L-E-I-G-H. I have them pulled up all the way to my belly button because if I don't, they bag out really, really badly, and then they just don't fit properly. So I have them all the way up to my belly button. But this is the jean, and so it has a lot of elastic, really high up there. I got them in a size, I believe they are a size, they're a UK size 8, and then the Nordstrom's website said that they were actually a UK 8 long. And the long is really nice, but the Nordstrom website said they are equivalent to a US size 4. And I think that's pretty true to size. I think so, because I'm normally like a size 2, and these end up bagging out pretty badly. I got them in this size because not only was it the smallest size they seem to have, but also a lot of people said that their jeans ran a little bit on the smaller side. But they're nice, but they definitely, like, instead of doing what my my Paige ones do, where like they went down kind of round on my belly, like if I roll it down like that, it goes more round on my belly. But these ones just kind of, if I were to wear them like that, they kind of push in my belly. Where I like the Paige ones because they definitely like make it look a lot more visible. So actually, this is my pregnant belly. I'm technically right now it's 20 weeks and 2 days. So this is my belly. I really feel like it popped, as you can see. But it's getting there. It's definitely getting there. I can't wait till it's like whoop. You know, that's really exciting. And then I obviously showed you my belly since we were at it. But I really do feel like my belly popped. My last day of my 19th week, I did go in for my nail appointment, and all the people at the nail salon did tell me also, they're like, your belly, it finally popped this week. So that made me excited. So I think when people, when the people around you know that you're pregnant and they're seeing you kind of every day, those people are going to be the ones to actually really notice the biggest change the quickest, whereas I think give it another week or two, and I think like a normal person wouldn't be afraid to come up to me and question my pregnancy. But I'm like, I look so close to being so pregnant, and it's pretty awesome. But I've been playing it up a little bit more with wearing like empire waisted shirts or dresses with an empire waist, trying to just like really stick my belly out and show that it's there. But yeah, that made me happy once they said it again, because the lady at the makeup kind of made me sad, because I'm like, I am pregnant. I just got told like yesterday that I was starting to really show. So I don't know. But I feel like in the next probably 2 weeks it's going to be completely undeniable that I am pregnant. These pants will not hide it. I think it'll just be pretty awesome, so I can't wait. As other changes to my body, I think I went up a pound this week, so I think that's a total of 5 pounds gained. I think I went up a pound this week, and then no stretch marks, no signs of stretch marks. My boobs look extra veiny, I think. At least they did this morning when I was looking in the mirror, putting on my my Burt's Bees Mama Bee lotion on my belly, my butt, and my boobs. I thought my veins and my boobs looked a little bit more visible. Also, what I haven't mentioned is when you're pregnant, I don't know if it's for everyone, but everyone I've talked to about being pregnant, my nipples, like, they got really dark. They got really dark. Where, like, let's just say, like, if I went, I haven't been to the tanning bed in years, but if I would go to the tanning bed and I'd go topless in the tanning bed, I'd actually put sunblock on my nipples to prevent them from getting dark. And so with pregnancy, they just got a lot darker than they were. They're not pink anymore, they're like darker. And so I don't know if that goes away after you're done being pregnant, but like before I could wear a white shirt with no bra and no problem. Now you can completely see through a white shirt if I were to wear a white shirt. So that has definitely been a big body change. No big deal, just wear a bra. But it's just kind of funny that that used to be something that I'd protect, like if I ever went to the tanning bed, oh, I'm going to put sunblock on my nipples, I don't want them to get dark, I want them to stay nice and pink, and then they got dark anyway. So yeah. But I think that's about it for this week in pregnancy. So if you have any questions, feel free to post them below. I'm going to try and make sure to get my husband to do these couple videos with me that I really want him to do, like the questions and answers videos. So if you still have other questions you want to include, post them below and I'll get to them, as many questions as I can with him. And then I want to do the baby Gap haul that we got together, just because he helped me pick out the things. So a lot of the other stuff I just decided to buy on my own, but he helped me pick out the things at Baby Gap. So I thought, okay, well, he should do the little haul video with me. So yeah, so if you have any other questions or anything, post them below, and I will see you all very soon.